Hello. Let me present to you the current state of releasing frontier AI model. So this is a timeline of LLM releases from 2022 to April 2026. So that's releases from OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, and Meta, Alibaba, DeepSeek, and XAI. So in 2022, there was a release of ChatGPT from OpenAI, and then 3.5, and then Meta releases LLaMA version 1, and Cloud on before in the mid 2023 releases Cloud from Anthropic, and then on August 2023 LLaMA 2 and Cloud, and then for Grok they begin to release their models. For Grok 1, it was November, past November, December maybe 2023, and then right after that, there's a lot of releases from the XAI, the Grok versions, and after this, at this point, for Google, they released Gemini 1.5 by March or 2024. It is accepting 1 million tokens as context. And then the big shock is on around October 2024, where DeepSeek was released. And then everybody got crazy. And then after that, there's a lot of major releases. Now, there's a reasoning capability on the models from Grok, version 3, version 4, which is August 2025 with live search. And then the other competing models have this too, reasoning, especially on GPT-5, Cloud 4.5, Cloud version 4, Gemini 3. Now recently, they released DeepSeek version 4 this April 2024. And also the Qwen, I think they have now Qwen 3.5. And then the last model release is GPT 5.5. So let's see the timelines. Well, here is the dates to note. So 2022. So there's a cadence that like for 3 to 6 months there are new releases from these companies. So yeah, OpenAI, Meta, OpenAI, then Anthropic twice. So after 4 months, Anthropic Cloud 2 was released. So, and these are the breakthroughs. So large reasoning and then unified multimodal, major capability jump from Cloud 2 to Cloud 3, and then they have open weights, long context, and then reasoning, and then first multimodal created by Grok, open model step chains from LLaMA, native multimodal interaction, reasoning, and multilingual scaling, and then frontier chat. Now we have in the agentic era, agentic, like the third Gemini flagship, frontier follow on frontier release. So from here, it's supporting agentic reasoning. So key takeaways: what the revised timeline makes more visible. So reasoning is now a standard frontier axis. So all these companies, OpenAI, Cloud, DeepSeek, and Grok, all show that shift from next token quality toward deliberate reasoning and test time compute. Multimodality arrived before tools across Google, OpenAI, XAI. So multimodal milestone generally precede the strong tool use and agentic milestones. So release frequency is strategic weapon. The timeline increasingly reflects execution tempo, not only benchmark peaks, but XAI Grok Lane reinforce that point. So if we go here, this current visual representation of each company's timeline. So you see OpenAI has consistent releasing, while you will see that Meta is like leaving behind. Gemini is accelerating too. Anthropic are very, there's a rest, but when they release the Cloud 4, there's a lot of improvement. So that's it. Thank you.